Hey guys, welcome to the video. In today's video we're continuing testing on the Draco upgrades for the HPI Vorza S Flux Truggy. I have the shock towers installed, I have the center braces as you can see, and I have the motor mount and center diff set mounted as well. So I have put an order in for the front and rear braces for this part. So they are in production now with the same supplier. They should be another couple of weeks and then we can test those as well. A lot of you guys wanted to have these braces as well, so I've decided to get some prototypes made and test those out. Yeah, so let's see. So far I've noticed some wear in the plates here where the bearings sort of sit on the plates. I just feel like this supplier, the quality is not as good, but the price is much better for small quantities. So I have tried these guys out, but if I do large quantities, the price is much higher. So I think I will go back to my original supplier that makes the center diff set for the Savage. Unfortunately they don't have this color anodizing, but it will be aluminium raw finish that is anodized, but the tolerances are much better. The final finish is much better, so I think I'll do that. But yeah, this company I'm using for these parts, they are good for prototypes. It's really cheap for small quantities, so yeah. But otherwise everything's looking good. I did a rebuild on the front and rear diffs, and I put 10,000 weight oil in there and made sure everything's good. I've got my Draco diff cases in the front, center and rear. The center has 100,000 weight, which I might go up in that in the future. You can see I've got the Proline blockade tires on there, just for more grip. The stock ones aren't that good on this surface type out here, so quite loose. Otherwise that's it so far. Everything's holding up well. The screws here are holding the motor mount. I'm still torn between having button screws or cap screws or these washers with the flatheads. I quite like the flatheads with the washers because they seem to have more holding power and hasn't moved yet, so I'll consider that. And do stick around to the end of the video. I will get on CAD and I will show you another idea I have for these shock towers, and I would like to get your opinion on whether to continue with the M3 screws here and then the stock standoffs, or having a custom part that is much stronger and prevent these screws bending. In fact, it eliminates these screws entirely. Yeah. So yeah, stick around and give me your opinion on that. And I just want to thank all the guys who left some comments on the previous videos and gave me some feedback on the braces and jumps and stuff like that. So I'm going to make a jump and I will test these parts a bit more using jumps and see how well they hold up. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll get to bashing. Stick around and check out the bash video and then give me your opinion later when I get on CAD and show you what I'm thinking. Alright, let's get to it. So I did about 5 minutes bash, and then the bead of my Proline came undone, so I had to go back home and grab the stock wheels. So that sucked. Takes about 45 minutes to get here from my house. I take a train for 10 minutes and then I have to walk for 20-25 minutes to this location. So, and it's also 34 degrees Celsius today, so it's quite hot. So that kind of sucked, but I wanted to get some video, and I get a video today and some footage today of running. So I got these wheels and I'll put them back on and we'll continue. Okay guys, so that's it for today. I've finished, all 3 packs are done, just about to head home. There were no issues with any of the parts today, but the nuts at the top of the shocks came loose. Tighten those up. I noticed some play in the center diff, it moves forward and back, so I'll have to address that. But other than that, everything worked very well. Of course, I tried my Proline blockades again after gluing them, and the front left came undone, so I returned back to these stock wheels again. I'll have to fix those at home properly. Yeah, so we'll head home now and get on CAD and show you an idea I have for the upper shock position. A customer reached out and told me they had some concern about whether these M3 screws would hold up, so I designed another part that will replace this, and yeah, we'll head home and get on CAD and show you what it looks like and get your thoughts. Okay guys, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. So let's take a look at the CAD software. So this is the Draco front shock tower for the Truggy, and you can see I have the M3 cap screws and standoff. These are the stock parts for the shock that the stock shock tower comes with, and I'm just reusing them. So a customer had concerns whether these would stand up to jumps and bashing and things like that, so I decided to make an additional part to try and improve this. So let's take a look. So these are the standoffs I've designed. They are captured by a flanged nut on the rear there, and then the shock would mount on this area and then captured by another M3 nut here. So the shoulder is 3.5 millimeters, and it would be sort of mounted into the shock tower, and the shock tower's hole is also 3.5 millimeters, so a nice tight fit. And then the nut would be screwed on the other side and clamp these two parts onto the shock tower. I think a more rigid design, this would be a steel part, so it would handle much higher loads than the screw, and I may even harden it if necessary, get it heat treated. Right, so let me know what you guys think. Should I go ahead and make this, test it, see how it goes, or do you have another idea? Please leave your ideas down below in the comments, and I'll really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.